He said, well, we ship it to the places that will take it, that we can pay them to take it, which is usually Southeast Asia, right? So here's the funny part, is then we say that we're recycling, and then we see that big giant landfill out in the ocean. What's it called?
The Great Pacific Patch.
The Great Pacific Patch. And the majority of all that comes from Southeast Asia. So who's really making the Great Patch? Us. Putting it on a boat and sending it there.
They send it back.
And then they let it go
they
let it go into the water, which goes into the Great Pacific Patch. And that's really us doing it.
That's our justification.
Yeah. Well, but we think that when we put it in the recycle, it's getting recycled.
That's fascinating because the guy that's coming over to play pool tonight, I've been friends with him for 30 plus years, right? And he worked down at Polymerica in Dallas. They manufacture trash bags, right? And so that was my first real exposure to any type of plastics manufacturing.
That's cool.
And and they were saying that they were getting recycled pellets and stuff that were coming in. But if only 20% of what you throw in the recycle bin is getting recycled,
yeah,
you got it.
Yeah. So I mean, there's some cool ways. Have you seen there's some countries that are coming out with some different stuff where like they're using plastics and putting it in concrete or putting it in to make roads better. I mean, there's other countries that are using plastics differently.
Yeah, there sure are.
Yeah.
There are a lot of countries, unfortunately, aside from the United States, who are doing any and everything in their power to make sure that we can have a good, healthy future for obviously our generations now, but especially for the generations below us. And it's really unfortunate that for whatever reason, America we're not on board like a lot of these other countries are. I mean, even as you know, Marty, look at Mexico. I mean, they're coming out with innovative ways left and right to try, even though they may not be making spray bottles yet, they're trying to come up with other ways instead of having the plastic bags or having, plastic bottle caps, things like that. They're making them from avocado seeds and natural fibers. And I think I was reading an article about in the UK, it's like within the next 4 years, they're not even going to allow single use at all in that country, which,
that's big.
That's huge. It's huge. And, you look at the issue that Australia is having with that big leak that they're having. I think it was from one of their bays. They just had a huge leak. I believe it was from their stormwater that's going out into the Great Barrier Reef. And what's going to happen? All that pollution is obviously going to musk over the reef. We have to have that reef to be sustainable. We have to. And a lot of people don't realize, when you flush certain things down the toilet, or, you just throw your Black and Mild wrapper out the window or whatever it is, it all goes somewhere,
What'd you use that Black and Mild wrapper for?
No, you don't.
I picked up probably 100 of them today, literally just in front of one business plaza, and I'll show you guys that when we start to wrap things up, what 15 minutes of pickup can do for your local area and for this world. But I picked up so many of them, and the other cigar companies, White Owl, Gate, they were everywhere. I get people like to tote, but y'all, you can make things out of these wrappers. At one point, 4 or 5 years ago when I was in college, I made this table cover out of different cigar wrappers, and I made it out of a really cool different pattern. And when people came over, they were like, "Oh, that table's dope. Who did you buy it?"
Dope.
It's dope because the wrappers were used.
It's dope. Oh man, DJ with the dad joke too. Nailed it. Cheers to DJ for another dad joke.
I know.
If I had more beer.
Oh, go grab a beer.
That's just bad luck.
You know what I mean? I'll go grab a beer.
You want me to go pour you one?
No, we got some. We're drinking this Iron Monk from.
I like Iron Monk.
Yeah, the Imperial IPA.
Yeah, sure.
It's good.
From Stillwater.
So, Paul, being from the gas, the oil side.
Right. Can I ask you a question? Well, go ahead and I'll.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Well.
So, do you think, as Sarah's talking about, these other countries are all doing so much, right? Maybe my theory is that there's so much oil and gas involved with plastics do you think that we're conditioned into the way we are because of the oil and gas companies?
All right, so here's my take on it, right? So I think that we are clearly transitioning out of fossil fuels, right? I mean, that's going to happen. You know, people may go kicking and screaming into it, but it is happening. And so I don't know that we're conditioned because of the oil and gas to use the plastics, but you know, I think it's just a byproduct. I think that, you know, the oil and gas industries are benefiting from it, but you know, natural gas right now is so low that, you know, most of my clients are struggling. I mean, it's just, you know, it's not there's so much natural gas available right now. You know, the supply is out there.
Okay. What was the question you said?
Okay, the question I had. So there's a lot of discussion about straws, plastic straws, right? You know, single-use straws. And, you know, okay, we do paper straws.
Speaking of turtles, wasn't the first one that wasn't the big photo? Wasn't the one that made plastic straws so big? Wasn't there a turtle with the straw stuck in its nose?
Yeah, and that I can't remember the biologist's name to save my life.
Sorry, that's just what makes. She's a big turtle fan, and so she's got those turtles back
I
there.
can't tell.
I see that.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay. So
No, wait,
anyway,
no,
plastic
you see the
straws.
sea
Is that a
turtle?
straw in that turtle?
So anyway,
So, all right. So with all of the discussion about that, right? And so, I mean, first of all, I mean, is that a valid deal? Because I mean, I don't know how many straws are used. And secondly, I just heard that someone's making straws out of something that actually feed the turtles instead of you know, harm them.
Yes, no, he is correct. I'm gonna pull up the name.
I am correct.
Yeah!
cheers to Paul.
Yeah, Paul.
Woo!
That's him like extra credit right there.
It's a company based in Mexico.
Right.
Oh.
It's the same company who made the rings for this beer that I'm drinking. I can't pronounce the name. Entelequia? I don't speak Spanish, you guys. I'm so sorry.
What?
But it's a company who's teamed up with another recycling company called TerraCycle. TerraCycle. TerraCycle is an awesome company. Google them, you guys. I mean, they have all these different programs that are set up worldwide. The name of the company, to break it down, so I guess a lot of people have an issue saying it in Spanish, possibly, E6PR. So you can just literally Google E6PR. And yes, bamboo straws, for you who just said it on Instagram Live, bamboo straws are awesome. They're biodegradable. Once you get tired of them, if you want to be an asshole and just like throw it out the window, I guess that's better than plastic. Because like I said, they're biodegradable. There's no like clear coat or paint or anything on them. So yes, you were right. Bamboo straws.
So, and I think sort of maybe where Paul comes from, and
He comes from next door, right?
Is
Is that number 3?
DJ's killing it. What I was saying is Paul, maybe where you come from is, I think there's got to be there's a little bit, especially through the Midwest. I mean, and in Oklahoma, we're not really, we try and think that we have some greenish to us, but we're not. Like we're really not. And I think maybe there's a little bit of us.
Well, there's more green now that we passed medical marijuana.
Yes!
Everybody's growing it. One of the greenest states ever.
It's all around.
We're not the greenest state
Boy,
yet.
they
Not
are
yet.
popping up like crazy.
They are. I have a buddy that got a grow license, and then also he's doing a dispensary, and I mean, he's tearing it up.
Yeah.
What's his name?
So,
I mean, Green Country Bud.
what I was going to say is there's a little bit in us that we ultimately, as Oklahomans and through the Midwest, there's a lot of just ingrained in us, we don't care. Like you said, what's the big deal about a plastic straw? And for us, that was part of the conditioning part. I never thought maybe I should not use this straw. We always taught to use the straw because you didn't know how they washed the cup.
Right. It was
And so
more-
it's much safer to drink out of a straw than from the cup.
And how are you going to drink out of those, those milk containers, That you put
No, the
straw
ones
in?
you gotta.
The little paper
Yeah,
milk
those
containers?
suck horribly.
So I mean, straws have just been ingrained in us, and through the Midwest, we don't see turtles, we don't see that kind of stuff. Go for it.
Sea turtles.
And so I could see that there's part of us that there's naturally just ingrained in us not to really be concerned about it. which is interesting why you brought up the straws, because
Right.
straws have become such a major deal.
Right.
I think it's more bamboo stuff, and there's a lot of people coming out with different alternatives. But okay, so let's move on from human greenness to let's go into detailing greenness.
All right.
Right?
I'm going to go.
Oh, that's your
Guys,
cue.
that's my
Thank
cue
you.
right there.
Thanks, Paul.
It was nice to meet
See
you.
you, man.
All right. You guys have fun.
Yep.
Great to meet you. I hope everything works out.
Paul, thanks for stopping by, man.
Absolutely, man.
Yeah.
Always. Come on over after y'all
Thank you
finish.
for doing your part, Paul. I appreciate you.
All right. You bet. Thank you.
That was a smart ass comment. All that negativity.
Yeah, she said she'd be nice.
So it's positive reinforcement, Paul.
Ah,
Positive reinforcement.
that's a smart dad joke.
Yeah. All right. So let's go into detailing wise. Sarah, give us just a short background. What got you into detailing, and how long you've been going, and your business and all that.
Well, truthfully, what got me into detailing
Yes, please,
was,
truthful.
Marty wants you to tell the truth.
Yeah.
Prior to where I'm at right now, and I honestly hit rock bottom in my life. Everything was going to shit. People that I cared about left and right, I felt like were unfortunately passing away. Shit was just going south with the business. Shit was going south in my personal life. And I had a friend who had another friend who needed someone to help them part-time with car detailing. So I was like, well, shit.
What was your other business?
I actually owned a hookah business. Like hookah,
Yeah.
stuff that you smoke. Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
a
that
retail
was-
store, like a place where people could come smoke, or you just sold the hookah?
No, so I had an e-commerce business where I sold hookahs that I made myself out of recycled liquor bottles and wine bottles.
Oh
Whoa.
yeah.
So I've been into this for a while. And then I had a hookah catering business where locally in Tampa, I would go set up at different bars, clubs, restaurants, private parties. I did a private event for the Denver Broncos. I mean, I've done a lot of different events, and I would bring in my little liquor bottle hookahs, and I would sell them for an outrageous price, and people would buy them and smoke them and get wasted and have a great time. And it was awesome. But of course, unfortunately, it came to a halt because Hennessy and Moet did not like that I was using their trash as as something that other people could, again, reuse, guys, not just recycle, because I got these out of the dumpster, not even recycling bins. I got them out of trash bins, and I would remake things out of them. And, some companies didn't like that, and that was cool, so I stopped. I stopped as mass as I was doing, and I definitely don't do that with their bottles anymore. But, so I hit rock bottom. I had a friend of a friend who needed help with detailing. I was like,
All right,
well,
hold
shit,
on.
I have
Sales
nothing to do
plugs.
with
So
it.
if somebody wants to get one of those now, can they get one?
Yeah, they sure can. I have a whole bunch of them, behind me up here on the shelf.
What's
Yes,
your,
they can. I
you-
will not sell Hennessy or Moet.
Well, do you have a website where people can go?
Just DM me. We'll take care of things.
Just
slide in there.
slide up in there.
Slide in
Actually,
there.
I do make cool glasses out of them too, as you guys can see here.
Bel Air.
And this one, at some point used to light up the battery set. But yeah, we make
You need a solar panel on
that
it.
again, just as a little side hustle.
Cool.
But I'm not trying to get in trouble by anybody or piss off the big guys. So
Yeah,
I'm
so-
mind my business.
So somebody needed some help. You went over to help them, and it just stuck, huh?
Yeah, and I of course saw the pros and cons of how that individual was operating their business, and I saw what a moneymaker it was. And it was something that I just really enjoyed doing. And then as time went on, one of my buddies who worked for Maserati Alfa Romeo St. Petersburg sent me a text and said, "Hey, are you still detailing cars?" I said, "I sure am, and I'm looking for other work if you got it." And he said, "Well, we're actually hiring for a detailer if you're interested." And I was like, "Oh, shit, Maserati and Alfa Romeo, dog? Like, of course, I'm in." So, thankfully, they hired me, and I fell even more in love. How could you not? Working on Ferraris and, Maseratis, Alfa Romeos. And a buddy of mine...
Hey, DJ, how many years did it take for you to get to work on one of those?
It took a while.
It took a while.
No, it took a long while.
She's from Tampa.
I've got a long story
That
from when I
shit's
first.
flowing like
Yeah,
gravy.
literally.
Well, unfortunately, the turnover rate in the dealerships here is pretty high.
I don't think it's any different here.
So, it's the same there?
Oh, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I mean, from what I've heard from various people, it can be hit or miss for sure when it comes to some dealerships. But I loved where I worked. I loved the facility. I loved my managers. I loved everything about it. But, I wasn't making enough cheddar. I wasn't making any money. I was commuting about 4 hours a day total driving.
Ugh.
So it was about an hour and a half to 2 hours in the morning to drive 27 miles. And the same to get home, if not long. There were days it took me 3.5 hours to get home from work.
And it stuck, and you went with it. You loved everything about it. And so at what point you went to work for them, and then what point did you go, okay, I'm going to do my own business?
It took a lot of contemplating. I was scared.
Sure.
Because honestly, being a female in this industry, as a lot of people probably know, it's not easy. A lot of people don't take me seriously. They don't think I know what I'm doing. So I waited until I really built up that clientele, and I actually started like a little recycling program at Maserati in Alfa Romeo. I would use our 5-gallon buckets, and I would label them aluminum or plastic bottles.
Nice.
And I was trying to enforce that. And as more and more time went on, because we were right off the beach, that dealership was, and when I would get off work to avoid sitting in traffic, I would go off Gandy Boulevard and I would pick up trash. And I thought one day, I was like, well, shit, man, what if I can just charge enough money, for my details, and then be able to spend like an hour after each detail or 2 hours after each detail to go pick up trash. And it took probably like 4 or 5 months of me contemplating, and finally my best friend, Cameron, who was like, dude, if you're going to do it, just do it. What are you afraid of?
And you just jumped, huh?
Businesses before this, and, you've got this. You know so many people, you have connections, you'll be fine. And sure as shit, I just woke up one morning. Literally, it was like that. I just woke up and I was like, I'm quitting today.
Done.
And I
Done.
walked into my manager's office, who's still to this day one of my closest, dearest friends.
Someone tell you a really cool story.
He's so supportive of me still. He sends me a shit ton of clients from the dealership. They all do. They're all awesome. But I told him what I wanted to do, and I was like, listen, I want to help save the planet while cleaning cars. And he was like, you go, girl. You do this, and I'll support you no matter what. And
cool.
So I left corporate America, and here I am trying to figure shit out. It's fun.
Nice. And how long ago was that?
I left in January of 2018.
So congratulations on your 1 year anniversary.
Yeah. Cheers to 1 year.
Hey, cheers to 1 year.
Cheers.
1 year anniversary.
Yeah.
But I would say in Florida, because our summers come a lot earlier than it does in other places.
I'm
It
sorry,
starts
that really
raining every
sucks.
day here
Oh,
about
yeah,
8
jeez.
months
Who wouldn't
early.
want extra sun?
Real sorry about that one.
Yeah. Jeez. Oh, summer comes early. We don't have 20-degree weather.
Well, you gotta think though, you don't have a garage or a place for cover.
20 degrees?
For business here.
20 degrees. Mm-hmm. Do I want to say it a third time?
But you guys, it storms every day here.
For like what? For like 5 minutes, and it's not a storm.
And
It's
then
like
blue skies.
it's like
and
water
80
cooling you down off of all.
yeah, like,
It just cools you down
it's
a little
so
bit.
rough in Florida.
America's armpit is wonderful. It's
Okay,
great.
you come to Oklahoma.
Yeah.
You come to work in Oklahoma
You
for
could
1
bring it
week
on
with
over here in
us,
August,
and
then
you'll be
think
running
armpit.
back. Like
Yeah.
next flight back to Florida, you'll go.
I'm not going to Oklahoma.
I know, because it's like a death trap.
Yeah, don't come.
I
Don't
gotta be
come.
in Denver next week, and I'm tripping out over this.
Oh, no.
The weather, and it's like 36 degrees.
That's
Yeah.
normal for us. That's our high lately.
Yeah, but no. But Denver, hey, Denver, you'll be good. It's a dry humidity, and the 36 doesn't feel like 30. But if you
That's
stopped
true.
here at 36, it would feel like 24 to 20.
Yeah,
Like the
it's-
humidity just makes it so much worse. In Denver, you'll be fine. Denver's beautiful.
Denver is beautiful.
Yeah.
I've only gone not during this time of the year, like when they don't have snow. So we'll see how I like it.
Oh, you'll love it. You'll love it. Hey, so tell us a little bit about the beer you got. Tell us the flavors. Like you drink it, what do you taste? all that good stuff. Remind us who it is.
You know, what I taste. I mean, I taste beer. I'm not a beer connoisseur. It all tastes. I mean, IPAs generally all kind of taste the same to me. I feel. It's kind of strong. That's
Kind of
what
strong.
I feel. A little bit of hit in the chest, you know. But
What does it say?
it's good. I like it.
Does the can list any of like IBUs, or does it list the alcohol volume or anything like that?
Alcohol volume is high. 7% alcohol volume, 75 IBUs.
Ooh, yeah, the 75 IBUs is high. This one doesn't list its IBUs.
Yeah, it does.
I don't think it does.
It's on the no, it doesn't.
No, it doesn't. It just lists the 10-point alcohol by volume. DJ, what do you taste? I mean, I think we were both expecting a pretty harsh.
I was expecting a dark, harsh, like, I don't know, just okay, I was thinking Imperial Stout is what you got. No, I was expecting something a lot heavier.
Yeah, I was thinking a lot more pine. That, traditionally we're not connoisseurs either, but we just like to talk about what we taste. Maybe we don't know all the cool terms, but I traditionally, when I drink an IPA, I go, ooh, like it's really piney, right?
Sure.
And I don't like the bitter and the pine. You kind of like let that slide because it's got usually your IPAs and definitely your doubles or your Imperials. I mean, 10%, like that's...
Get there quicker.
Yeah.
Get there quicker.
Well, it makes me cut back quicker.
That's
true. 10% on one pint.
If I want to really drink, I'm at like 4.7, 4%.
Well, 6 is fine. Like,
if I really, like on a
5 to
Saturday,
6.
I'm going to drink all day. I just day drink.
Okay, yeah.
I'm going to drink a real low, like a really good beer.
And that's...
And I want to recommend this real quick too. You should try it out.
Oh, please don't do it.
One day, get a 30-pack of Coors Light. If it's Sunday, get Banquet.
Get a 30-pack and go give it to your neighbor because...
You guys can split it together. It's perfect, dude. I like your thinking. Anyways, that's what I drink when I like the day drink. The good stuff, yeah.
So you've been on this kick, though.
I can't blow my cover, man.
You got to blow your cover.
I can't
You are not picking up Coors Light.
I'm not picking up Coors Light.
You are not picking up Coors Light. You have found another beer that you're going to day drink before Coors Light.
I day drank it last weekend.
And what was it?
Sam Adams 76.
Yeah.
It's literally perfect.
It's your beer.
It's my beer.
It has
I literally
replaced.
found my, yeah.
It has.
And I'm kind of sad because, like, it's been a good running joke.
Yeah. It's been a good joke, but it's over, right?
Episode 86 is over.
86? No, we're at like 120 something, are we? Yeah. No,
maybe download them. I was looking earlier.
So, it is official.
It's official.
Oh, you just admitted to it too. I was setting you up, and you admitted.
I'm cutting all that out of the podcast.
Oh, you admitted Coors Light is done. Sam 76 has taken the crown.
It took the crown, but it's not done. It's still my.
It's the side bitch now.
Yes. Yeah.
It has gotten replaced.
Yeah, it did.
Woo.
That felt. I felt good.
Yeah, you good?
I felt better. Thanks, man.
God, no, we've moved on. The podcast, now a year and a half in or so, has now taken effect to Mr. Patterson.
I'm going to have to take a break.
He has tried so many different other good beers that the side bitch is now Coors Light. I'm very happy. Very happy. It's good times here. Sarah, on your episode, this happened.
What happened?
Coors Light got replaced. That was the whole thing.
Okay, I thought you meant that you were taking a Russian break.
I did take a break.
How many years have y'all had so far, though?
Well, these are
I'm still in my first because I'm starting to get a little dry. Like
what?
I didn't drink enough water today.
I'm
fighting a little bit of something. Ryan. Anyway, I was visiting my kids this weekend. Ryan has come down with something.
Oh, you got that crap.
We shared toothbrushes because she didn't bring one. And
what a good dad.
Yeah, thanks.
Good job, man.
Because her sister wouldn't share.
Are you kidding me?
So
there's a reason why she doesn't share and you don't know what it is yet. And that's exactly why you're sick.
And so, yeah, I've been kind of fighting a little bit, and I should be drinking more water today. So, yeah, I mean, there's 10% kind of, I can feel it. Like it's a bit dry.
I'll take your third.
Yeah, because I might switch.
10%, that's strong.
I might switch it. Yeah, 10% is high. It's very high.
It doesn't taste like 10%.
No, it's smooth. You don't taste that
That's
burn.
scary.
Yeah, it
That's
is.
that one night I went out with you and I had tank 7 for the first time, and I had like 5 or 6. And
Oh,
it
when
was
we were at
McNilly's
McNilly's.
in South Tulsa, and I had like 6. I was like, this is awesome. And the next day I had the worst hangover ever.
yeah.
9%.
Well, I kind of was like, "Hey, bro," like, but you just
Well,
went.
nah, man.
You just went. It was your night out, like you.
I hadn't been out in a while,
Yeah.
probably.
Hey, I'm gonna pour you most of this, and then I'll take some.
Oh, perfect.
All right, so Sarah, tell us a little bit of detailed story when we're thinking green. Like, you've got a lot of passions, as we've already kind of gotten into. You're a very passionate person. But as far as being like specific environmental concerns with detailing, when did that kind of click? Was that when you went out to pick up trash from the dealership, or as you left that dealership and you began to create your own detailing business, what was it that made you go into it the way that you went into it?
Well, I started noticing, and it's the same thing that we've discussed with the 5-gallon buckets. The dealership obviously buys larger bulk as opposed to, smaller bottles, which they should. I guess financially they should. And I started I asked my manager one day, I was like, what do y'all do with these buckets? Old boy's not going to refill them with our chemicals. And he was like, well, we just throw them away. And I was like, well, that sucks. And that's not the answer, and I knew that.
I would say 95% of all the dealerships out there, literally just, they get a 5-gallon cube, they use it,
They do.
and they throw it away.
That's crazy.
They do, and again, I don't know how it is in other places, but locally here, a lot of the facilities won't recycle the 5-gallon buckets due to the size.
No, for here, we can't find anybody either. We have to throw ours in the landfill. We have no other choice, or in the trash. We and you can ask Ian at Redbeard. We spent long hours. We even had a lady that said, "Yes, we'll take your industrial plastic." We show up with this whole van full, and they go, "Oh no, we don't take industrial plastic. We don't know why they told you that." And then you remember that time that we finally thought we found Safety Clean. Promotes that they do plastic recycling for industrial plastics. We call them. The salesperson comes out, and
I was here, and no one else was, and I was.
You were showing them the plastic, this and that. We got to the bottom line with them. We were basically going to be paying him to take them to the landfill.
Yeah, literally.
Right.
Like, there's no way of recycling industrial plastics unless chemical companies reuse them. There's just not.
Right. No, yeah, you're absolutely right. And that's when I really started to realize, okay, well, I've always been kind of a crafty person, as you can tell from making hookahs and water pipes from, liquor bottles. So I was like, well, shit, what other things can we do with these? You can make chairs, like little bucket seats. You can, put a little cushion on top, use that as a seat. You can use it for compost. There's so many things you can use it for. But I knew within the detailing industry, I wanted to make a difference somehow. And I'm still not sure if I'm even on the right track, other than just bringing up awareness. But I discovered, before I discovered O&R, I discovered the chemical guys, their rinseless wash that they had. And I just thought that was like the coolest shit ever. I was like, oh my God, this is great. My father is a stormwater resource engineer. So I've always kind of been, wait, what happened?
Yeah, that's what we were just talking about. So Instagram cuts you off.
Sorry.
It always cuts off at an hour. So we're just gonna, it's an hour. So we just,
I get it,
yeah, we hit live again. So just click in, but keep rolling.
Okay. So, that was kind of when, anyway, so my father has always been into clean water and storm water and all those things. I wanted to try and figure out how the detailing industry can make a difference for that, obviously, because we use so much water, and then with the chemicals and everything else you add on top of it. Hold on, guys. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out how to get back in on this.
Oh, just hop into our live. Just hop into our live and then.
It's not letting me.
Oh.
Oh, there we go. Request.
Boom.
All right, send request.
Come on with it. There
And
you
then
are.
I started reading on all the forums. You know, a lot of guys and women were opposed to using rinseless wash because, you know, the scratches that it, you know, it could leave on the vehicles and the micro marring and this and that. And the way I kind of thought of it at Century at one point was, well, shit, 95% of the cars I'm working on I'm going to polish anyways. Right? So, you know, it might add a little bit more work for me, but I'd rather add a little bit more work for me than add a little bit more from the environment. You know, and I don't do every car waterless or rinseless. Majority of the time, you know, if I'm not doing waterless or rinseless, I use a garden hose. I almost never pull out a pressure washer unless I get, you know, I don't even really do big trucks.
So DJ, from a waterless conservation, should she use a power washer versus a water hose that's just freely flowing?
Yeah.
I don't have my freely flowing though. You know,
It's not free flowing.
Those switches that turns it on and off.
See how quick she got defensive? She got defensive quick. What?
I did get this.
Now she's she's leaving it on. You know how much water she's wasting? Horrible.
Anyway, go
How
ahead.
could you? Look at that sea turtle behind you.
The sea
He
turtle's
sees
in
you
trouble.
saying this.
I'm sorry, baby.
Anyway, so you fell in love with waterless, but then what about all the other stuff that you're passionate about? I mean, what brought that in?
I mean, I just, you know,
Just naturally gravitated to it?
Yeah, I can't really say that there was like necessarily a pinpoint. You know, I knew that like I want to be a good person to other people, right? And if I want to be a good person to other people, I also want to be a good person to the large mother who's in charge of all this. And you know, I try and tell people all the time, if you're not nice to her, she fights back hella hard. You know, Mother Nature, and she's proving that to us over and over again. You know, we're seeing snowstorms getting dramatically worse. We're seeing hurricanes getting dramatically worse. We're seeing
Earthquakes in Oklahoma.
God, where's Paul?
In
Where's Paul
Oklahoma.
and his
we're seeing so much
fracking.
getting dramatically worse.
fracking doesn't do anything. Really? Why do we have
You're
more
being
earthquakes?
negative, Marty.
Why do we have more earthquakes in California?
We have earthquakes in Oklahoma.
More than California.
That's so weird.
I know, right?
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
That's a real stat.
it's a real stat. Yep.
That just pissed me off.
Google it.
I will right now. Go.
Google it. Let us know. But, you know, I mean, so it got to the point where I said, okay, well, there's got to be something that can be done within our industry, within the automotive industry, and within the detailing industries too. I mean, the automotive industry is kind of doing their set, you know, with Tesla. I mean, I detail out of the Chevy Bolt. You know, it's a tiny ass little hybrid car.